It's summertime, and with summer comes outdoor activities, and with outdoor activities comes the risk of tick-borne illness. Here's what you need to know about the tick-borne illness rates in the United States and how to protect yourself. The CDC has been tracking this and reporting on this over the last few years, is a direct connection between climate change and a change in tick-borne illness rates. With the change in temperatures that we are seeing here in the continental United States, we are seeing longer tick season. It is possible that we can see a migration in the ticks that carry certain illnesses beyond what we traditionally would have thought of as their region. There is a very long list of tick-borne illnesses that are transmitted by different ticks, some of them by the same tick. So most people have heard of Lyme disease. Those are spread by the deer tick. Also Rocky Mountain spotted fever, babesiosis, anaplasmosis. An unengorged deer tick is the size of a poppy seed. An unengorged dog tick is the size of a sesame seed. According to the CDC, and this is backed up by the IDSA, the Infectious Disease Society of America, a deer tick needs to be attached for a minimum of 36 hours before it can transmit disease. When you go to remove a tick, you want to grab a pair of clean tweezers, grab the tick at the interface of the skin and the base of that head of the tick, and pull steadily straight up. You want to clean the area well with soap and water. Typically anywhere from a week to longer after the tick bite, you can get vague, non-specific signs and symptoms. Fever, headache, muscle aches, body aches, fatigue are the common ones. Seeing a healthcare provider, letting them know that you have been outdoors, or if you've known you've had a tick bite, is important for what kind of blood tests they may be testing you for. Most, but not all, ticks will cause what's called a bullseye rash, which is a diffuse, slightly pink or hot. So it could be more difficult to see this on darker skin tones and skin colors, but you might be able to see a little bit of swelling. It might be a little bit raised. Not everyone who's bitten by a deer tick will get a bullseye rash. Whether or not you're in wooded area with high grass, you still should be cautious about reducing your risk for tick bites and tick exposure. Clothing is the first barrier. High socks, long pants if possible. Obviously in the extreme heat, that's not going to be so easy to do. But if you're playing golf, if you're outside at all, even in beach settings, remember if there are deer in the area, you can have ticks there. Insect repellent is really important. And then showering within 2 hours of getting inside is a good common sense rule of thumb. And you really want to take a washcloth or a loofah or your hands and really vigorously go all the way down your legs, your ankles. Ticks like to crawl up into hairier areas, so armpits, back of the neck, groin, behind the leg is a very common place for a tick bite. So it can be difficult for you to see this on yourself. So the bottom line is to understand that prevention is critical.